2 more battles left of our top 32. Take a look at the schedule. We were intended to run here in 32. Take it local time, 5:15. Scheduled to go till 6. Remember, so again, local time about 5:15. Local time we go on at 7:30. So about 2 hours and 15 minutes. So 2 more battles. We'll have a halftime. I'm going to be hanging out with Travis Reeder's good buddy, Dylan Hughes, over in the Royal Purple booth. So if you want to wrap out with myself, I'll be hanging out here in the building. The Nicholas GT Radial BMW going against Diego Higa. Lorette had some words with him. I know one of his good friends, Leticia Bafani, she's actually over in their native country of Brazil. She's got a cool Red Bull event going on right now. She's cheering them on. Leticia Bafani, cheering them on from Brazil. A lot of Brazilian fans watching, tuning in. And some Portuguese words for his native homeboys and home gals back at home right now. It's all Travis Reeder out front. The Nicholas GT Radial BMW initiates into the bank. There's Diego Higa on the door of Travis Reeder. Now Reeder comes down in that first inside clip. Diego Higa transitions into the second, has to dial it back. You saw him kind of lunge forward, had to accommodate to wrapping around that second inside clip. Reeder right on that outside white line of that second outside zone. Textbook run for Reeder. Diego aggressive and then had to back up. Watch that second clip.
You see here Diego taking a bit of a compromised line early outside zone 1, but then gets on the proper line right behind Reeder. Reeder slows down a little bit there, gets to inside clip number 1. Diego backs off a little bit to get around inside clip number 2. Falls off on proximity, but is on the right line. You can see him sort of running that pocket around outside zone number 2, but is not in the proximity that we'd like to see. But the running the right line is going to go somewhere for him. At least he's not compromising there. But he did make a bit of a compromise leaving or entering outside zone 1 in the chase position. Reeder in the lead did a pretty good job of putting his car where it needed to be.
The buzzword yesterday for me, Ryan pointed out, was his micro adjustment, going from the inside clip 1 to inside clip 2. Those micro adjustments to when you're blazing a trail, if you get off, little micro adjustment, and that's gonna, it gets kind of escalated, or it gets really highlighted if you make those, just the navigation of the vehicle, the smoke line, which isn't a judging criteria, but it's indicative of kind of where you're at off throttle or on throttle. Here we go, Diego Higa out front. Diego Higa, JDM Supreme 86. Travis Reeder kind of nosing in there. Good proximity from Reeder onto Diego Higa, now coming in inside clip. Diego with the clean air. Looks a lot more confident. Reeder doesn't make that micro adjustment as I'm talking about. He just punts it, but good proximity by Reeder in that second outside zone. Tucks in. Man, hot pockets. They're gonna burn your mouth, man. If you just put that thing in the microwave, set it, forget it, you bring it out, it burns your mouth. That's what I feel like Reeder did. That was right there in the hot pocket. All right, circle it back around. What do we got?
All right, we've got a nice drone view here on the replay. As the cars get initiated, you'll see Reeder, good positioning. Drops down ever so slightly, but right back in the pocket right there. Doing a great job of positioning his car while in decent proximity. Higa gets inside clip 1. Reeder's right there with him. Great job on inside clip 2. Reeder gives it a little bit of a push out of the way, and then Reeder's right with him through outside zone 2. Great proximity, great positioning. That is exactly what we want to see through that zone.
All right, let's take a look. We're riding right above Travis Reeder, and he used to call his S13 Old Red. Red is his color. Him and his grandma and grandpa, they've been longtime supporters of him. You know, they always tune in. The Reeder family, very supportive of Travis Reeder. The Nicholas BMW, is he advancing on? Diego Higa, looking for him to just, a Formula Drift rookie. Good to see him mix it up. Reeder and Higa, slide him left for Reeder or right for Higa, and Travis Reeder, the Nicholas BMW, advances on into the 16. It'll be Reeder versus Wang in the 16. All right, real quick, with one more battle left, Lorette.
I am on a whole nother level. Girl, he only fucked you over cause you let him. I guess he didn't know any better. Girl, that man didn't show any effort. Do all I can just to show you you're special. Certain it's your love that holds together.